Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Welcome to this week's episode of Hooked on the Palm Beaches. We're so lucky here in South Florida to have a melting pot of both native and non-native fish species, which makes South Florida one of the most exciting freshwater fishing destinations on Earth. This week, we're going to look for a particular species that keeps anglers coming back and trying for them again and again. This is Snakeheads in Paradise.
There he comes up. Woo, look at that.
There we go. Bring them in.
Pretty fish.
Yeah. We got a big one, boys. Got him on.
I don't think it gets any better than this.
So keep your eye out for that. That's the explosive bite we're looking for.
I just cannot believe how many fish there are here.
He is lively and fired up. Oh, there's the big one right there.
This is why you come here. This is why we do what we do.
This fish is on fire. Look at him just coming at us. Tuna coming in, baby.
Off of Palm Beach, bro. This is the kind of Jurassic Park stuff that lives out here.
What a stunning fish. We're going to try and get it back in the water safely here.
Come on. Big one.
Woo! We did it, fella.
It blows me away the fishing opportunities that we have in and around Palm Beach County.
Some of the best game fishing that you can have in the entire world.
Well, the key to any successful fishing day is to be prepared. And we're at College Park Bait and Tackle. We're going to try top water for these snakeheads this morning, but just in case, it's good to have a backup plan. We're going to get some live bait. Hey, Ambi, how are you doing this morning?
Good.
Give me a high five, man. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Can you get me 24 shiners, please?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that's some snakehead candy right there. Those are nice size. Oh yeah. Perfect. 24 nice size shiners, and we're ready to go.
Four extra.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Thanks,
you.
buddy.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Big one today.
Yeah, we get a big one.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
Good luck. Big one catch today.
So Dad, I think this is what we should do. We should walk against the wind this way and creep up on the snakeheads going this way. Throw our top waters right on them.
Okay, what do you got? A little duck?
Got a little duck here.
Got top water frogs over here. And this is the ultimate in sight fishing. So we want to keep low to the bank. We want to keep out of the sun so that our shadow doesn't fall on the water. And we're going to sight fish for these snakeheads this morning. Kind of pull it along the edge of this floating vegetation. They like to sit underneath that floating stuff. Ambush predators, just waiting for something to swim by. Feed a lot on fish, but also small crustaceans like crayfish, and then they love frogs. So anything top water swimming by past that floating vegetation, boom, they're gonna nab it. Got one. Nice snakehead. Can you help me land it?
Yeah.
Got a medium-sized snakehead here. Swimming up the canal here. Woo, look at that. Beautiful.
Nice
On the
job.
side. Bring it onto this strip here where it's easy to land him. There we go, yeah. All right.
Sick. Good job, Dad.
Thanks, bro. Okay, let's get the ice. We're gonna bring this guy right, let me bring him right up. We're gonna put this guy on ice. He's the perfect size to eat. All right.
Nice one, Dad.
Okay. So there, you can see, let me show you that dot over there on the tail. That's a bullseye snakehead. They have that black dot with a little bit of orange around the side. And you see nice torpedo-shaped body. Look how long these fins are. The anal fin in particular, all the way down, quite closely resembles another species that we get in Florida called the bowfin, which is a native species. These here are invasive. They get to about 10 pounds. I think the Florida record is just shy of 10 pounds. Although I've seen my boys and their friends catch fish in that range, if not bigger. So they definitely get to, 15, 16, 17 pounds, really nice angling fish. And we're gonna put this one on ice. Here in Florida, obviously it's an invasive species. Please don't put them back. Take them home, eat them. They make a really nice fillet. So the most humane way to euthanize these fish is boom, straight on ice. That'll be a nice fillet for later. We're going to show you how to prep some snakehead for dinner. All right, let's go catch some more.
Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida, and by Pelagic High Performance Offshore Gear.
We've just arrived at a new location in Boynton Beach. I just want to tell you all a little bit about snakehead fishing and how to get prepared. Obviously you're fishing by sight a lot, so a good pair of polarized sunglasses like these pelagics, really important. And then fish, like us, see in color. So you want to try and wear neutral clothing. I've got this great fall line from Pelagic that I'm wearing, sort of dark green, keeps you nice and camouflaged. And then you want to try and sneak up on these fish as quietly as possible. Try not to cast a shadow on them and just walk up very quietly and then cast by sight. God, they have such a burst of speed, huh? Ooh.
He's got me in the weeds here. He's a nice snakehead. If I can grab him. Okay. All right. So here we have a nice bullseye snakehead. Let's get him up this hill here. He's got me in all these weeds here. All right, so these fish here are native to Pakistan, Malaysia, and China. And not only are they invasive to Florida, but they are vicious. They will eat anything that they can get their mouth on. They've got these big teeth here on the inside of their mouth. If I can get them to show them to you. Oh, see the teeth in there? These markings here, this is why it's called the bullseye snakehead, because this dot on the end of its tail actually resembles an eye. Sometimes if you're looking at them, you might actually think that this is the head of the fish, but it's actually the tail. You got that dot on both sides. So pretty. It's a shame that we have to kill them because they are really pretty fish, but they are causing a lot of damage to the Florida ecosystem, and that's why it's better we put them in my belly and back in the water. Get hooked on the Palm Beaches.
Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida, and by Pelagic High Performance Offshore Gear.
You see them both? They're mating, they've got babies. There's babies. Look at all the babies around them. Over my shoulder, we've got a mated pair of snakeheads with babies. The babies are probably about that big, and that is not a good sign. That's exactly what we don't want to be happening here in South Florida, because these snakeheads eat just about anything. And you know, one single gravid female snakehead can have well over 1,000 eggs at a time. So you've got 1,000 babies, they protect them as well, so recipe for disaster. You can see how they just lurk on the surface there. Great eyesight. Look at all the babies. Look at the mother protecting the babies. There's great light there. You can see how, oh, here comes the other. Here comes the father. The other. Oh no, those are tilapia. So you can see those tilapia were trying to get close. And the mother's just protecting all those babies. How cool is that? You can see the moment danger approaches, they're just going to go straight down into those weeds again. Look at the beautiful markings on these snakeheads. Dark on top, but you can see the light underside and that beautiful bullseye mark at the base of the tail, which gives them their name, bullseye snakehead. Pretty amazing to see them breeding with such success here in South Florida.
All right, so we are in Boynton Beach, Florida, and we're out here sight fishing snakeheads. This fishing is the best kind of fishing because you can actually see these fish come and blow up on your lure, and they also put up an amazing fight.
Snakeheads are an amazing fish to target in the Palm Beaches. They're strong, voracious, and aggressive. And they're not only suited to a well-seasoned angler, but also those just wanting to come out and have some family fun along the freshwater waterways of the Palm Beaches. This is Snakeheads in Paradise. We're so lucky living in Palm Beach County. Here we are in Boynton Beach, and even if you don't have a boat, there are plenty of fishing opportunities. These canals crisscross the entire county, and it's these particular shallow water canals in Boynton Beach, Lantana, places like Boca as well, where these snakeheads like to hide out. Well, you know, obviously today we're targeting snakeheads with these top water lures, but you can catch a whole variety of fish here in these canals. You can catch largemouth bass. We've seen quite a few. We're not targeting them today, so we're probably not going to catch a lot, but you'll catch peacock bass as well. There are even clown knifefish, which is another invasive species, but really good fish to catch as well that are prevalent in these canals. It's not just about the fishing, it's also about family time and friendship. You know, Caden and Joseph have been fishing together for many years, and growing up in Palm Beach County has given them the opportunity to form these lifelong bonds through fishing.
Well, all the different types of fishing is cool in the Palm Beaches because you have such a wide diversity. You've got all the native fish, and then you have these exotics. These exotics are not good to have in Florida because they do affect the ecosystem, but they're still really fun to catch. So anyone can do this kind of fishing. You don't need a boat or anything special. You just need to walk to your nearest canal, and you can get some snakeheads, some nice largemouth bass, peacock bass, maybe a clown knife, and gar. All right, so this right here is a topwater frog. Snakeheads love these because they love topwater action. They like anything splashing on the surface. So if you're running it on topwater at a pretty fast pace, snakeheads will come and blow up on this in a heartbeat. What do you have here, Caden?
This right here is called a horny toad. You can run it on top, or you can also let it sink down to the bottom when the snakeheads are sitting down low. I like these snakeheads. They're very aggressive. Pound for pound, they fight very hard, and it's just very awesome watching them blow up on top. I honestly like fishing so much because it's just a way to like escape everything else. It brings you peace, and fishing overall is just fun.
I've got somebody behind me here. Look at that. Got him. Yep. He's got weed on him. Have to go down here. Oh, this guy took it close, huh? Look at this. Let's bring him up here. Woo, another little guy, but pretty nonetheless. Another beautiful bullseye snakehead, little guy. Caden's just got a monster, we've heard, so let's go see what he's up to. What do you got, Caden? Is it a big one?
Oh, huge, huge.
Okay, Joseph, go down and help him. Go down and help him. Oh, geez, wait. That thing's huge. Nice snakehead. Wow. Bring that thing up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, buddy. Woohoo! Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nice,
That's
Caden.
giant.
Wow, dude, that's a beauty. That is a big fish, bro. Wow. Nice. Jeez. That's a beauty, dude. Woo! How was that?
That was good. Super fun.
He's so relaxed.
Come on.
Dude, that's a huge snakehead.
It's because he's.
Oh my gosh. That thing's nice. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's a beautiful fish. Well done, dude. Oh man. That's what freshwater fishing in Florida is all about. I mean, we've got everything here in South Florida. We've got peacock bass, largemouth bass. We've got invasive species like clown knifefish and like these snakeheads. What an incredible fish. Nice one, bro. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Took that frog right on the surface, huh? It's funny, I had a fish down there, tiny one, and I heard Joseph screaming, Caden's got one! And we ran over to come to you. I mean, this is non-stop action here. How many snakeheads is that today? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4th one. All right. We're gonna put this guy on ice, cook him up tonight. All right. Well, that was just incredible. What a great morning. It just shows you can target a particular species in South Florida and you can catch them. How was that, boys?
It was awesome. It's always a treat to come out here and help remove these invasive species. I think Caden got his biggest fish.
So really well done, man. That was awesome. Well done, guys. Let's go and fry them up.
Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida, and by Pelagic High Performance Offshore Gear.
Well, I know there's been bigger fish caught in Florida, but apparently the official record, if you go on Google, is 9.2 pounds and 31.5 inches. We're going to measure this fish. I'm not going to weigh it, but let's just measure it and see for comparison's sake. 34 inches. 34. So that's a pretty big fish. Yep, exactly 34 inches. So I think you might have caught yourself at least a few years ago. It would have been a Florida record. So well done, buddy. It's a nice fish. All right, let's fillet this boy up. Yeah, it's pretty good. Look at that nice white meat. Really good. Ah, that's a perfect snakehead fillet right there. So we're just going to cut it into chunks and then we're going to fry it on the open stove. So, nice little fillets like that. Beautiful. Look at that meat. Wow. Let's head to the prep table inside and to the fryer. So pretty simple. I'm getting the oil probably about just half an inch in the pan, getting that super hot. Make sure it's really hot first. And then very simple, Louisiana fish fry and some magic, seafood magic savory blend. Simple as that. Dust them up, pop them in there, and we should be good to eat in about 10 minutes. All right, we've got our pan nice and hot here. And quickly do a quick dusting, straight in the pan. All right, here we go.
This is actually looking pretty promising.
All right, here we go. Some beautiful medallions of snakehead. Yeah. These look so good, perfectly cooked. White meat. You're not going to find this in any restaurant in South Florida. Only found exclusively at Casa de Currie, West Palm Beach. And we are doing the environment a favor by eating these invasive species. How's that? Tuck in, boys. There you go. Snakehead for dinner. Zulu, you want some snakehead? Come on. Wow, totally surprised at how good this tastes. You know, almost tastes like snapper. What a great adventure, spending the morning out catching snakeheads, targeting a species, coming back, cooking dinner, and just a wonderful time with the family. Join us next week again for Hooked on the Palm Beaches. Delicious.